What's up, guys? Welcome back to a steaming pile of oatmeal with honey on top. This is Tanktalk with another video. Today, this is the first episode in a series on the channel, which is going to be Tank Talk. It's pretty much just Tank talking about stuff. It's pretty much going to be a podcast, but not. I'm going to have certain people on at some points, have guests on. It's going to be cool. Today's video is about something serious that I'm going to put a new light on, I think. So as you can obviously see, I am of the fat variety. Overweight, big, husky, big boned, huge. Whatever word makes you feel comfortable with it. A lot of people tell me, like, oh, you're not fat, you're perfect. Shut up, I'm fat. Okay, it's fine. Whatever makes you feel comfortable with it, I'm that, obviously. Okay? Today, by the title, as you can tell, is going to be about being fat in high school, which not a lot of people know about. I mean, obviously, fat people do. But I'm talking about, certain people from my high school that'll probably see this. I don't want anybody to ever feel bad because, I mean, this, at the end of the day, this is partly my fault, being big. Like, I'm working on getting rid of that, and I'll probably make videos on that in the future. But this is obviously something that I've dealt with for a long time, and that I kind of partly put on myself. But today I want to shed a new light on it. So one of the things that nobody ever tells you is that whenever you're big in high school, it's terrible. Like, obviously being fat in general sucks, but whenever you hit a certain weight, so like I was the biggest guy in my high school by far biggest guy, right? Anybody in my high school, they'll probably tell you, I was the biggest guy, bar none, nobody came close. Closest guy to me was this kid named, that was actually one of my friends. I played football with him, his name was Juicy, but not even close. Like, he was the closest other guy, but he wasn't even, like, he could run, he could like run and be chilling. I couldn't. Right? A couple things in this video that nobody really tells you about being fat in high school. The terrible things that suck, okay? Number one, having friends in school, but not friends outside of school. I'll tell you what I mean by that. I had a lot of friends in school. I mean, honestly, until my senior year, whenever I got homeschooled for the last half of my senior year. Before that, I had friends in high school. Like, I was friends with, like, quote unquote popular, like, crowd or whatever. Like, I had friends, but outside of school, I went to all of maybe 3 or 4 parties. Like, it was never, I rarely went out with friends. Like, maybe a couple times after school. Like, I had one friend named Darian, and, like, in middle school, I went to his house a few times. But other than that, I never really had those friends. And I mean, honestly, that might just be me. Maybe I was just uninteresting or whatever, but, and I never made an attempt either, because obviously I was a lazy fat kid, so why would I even care? But, it sucked, but at the same time, at least I had friends in school, and I wasn't, I still had that connection with people, and it was cool or whatever. And then football kind of helped with that too. Playing football with anybody, playing a sport, it kind of brings up like a brotherhood, and they, you get friends, and you hang out, and you work out, and it's cool. But, so yeah, that's one thing. Number two is, in high school, there's obviously stairs, right? For some reason, only in high school, because, like, now I'm a little bit smaller than I was in high school. I can go up 2 flights of stairs right now and be chilling, right? For some reason in school, because one, everybody's running up the stairs in school. What's up with that, bro? What are you guys doing? What are you guys trying to rush to? Everybody's trying to get to the same place. Chill out. The fat guy's got to get up the stairs too. Stop running. You don't have to go every 2 steps and just sprint up the stairs, okay? Chill out. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so stairs are a fat guy's worst nightmare, because one, you have to run up the stairs or people get mad at you and call you, fat. And I'm like, yo, if I run, I'm gonna breathe hard because I'm big, right? They don't care. They want to get to class. For some reason, who wants to get to class? I don't understand that. Again, stop it. But at any rate, I'm trying to get up the stairs and you're rushing me, so I run up the stairs. And now guess what? I can't breathe. And that's why you always see fat guys with 2 shirts. If they ain't wearing 2 shirts, they're stupid, because you sweat. And then the sweat gets into the first shirt and it stops it from the second shirt. And that's lit. Pro tip for any new fat guys. But yeah. But y'all gotta stop making us big dudes run up the stairs in high school. It's stupid and unneeded, and I sweat and I don't like it. We had an elevator, and every chance I got, I was on that elevator, bro. I had to run, and then you're sweating, and people make fun of you. You're breathing hard. Like, why are you breathing hard? You're like, because I had to run up the stairs because Jimmy couldn't get off my freaking ankles and let me just walk like a normal human being. I mean, geez. Number 2, okay? Now, this is for anybody with big feet and you don't have all the money in the world. Whenever you're big, you have to get bigger shoes because you're fat. And they say whenever you go through a big weight loss, you go down like a shoe size and a half. And I already have big feet. Like right now, I'm wearing size 17s. I more realistically, I wear like 15 or 16s. It just depends on the brand. Like Nikes, I wear 17s. But whenever you're big, you have to wear what fits you, right? You have to get wider shoes because your feet are wider because of the fat on your feet, right? So I had to get cheap shoes, okay? What was in when I was in high school? If you didn't have Nike or Jordan or Adidas, like really nice shoes, I don't know why, people just hated you. People just like hated you, right? I mean, to this day, I don't understand that. It's shoes. You walk on them. Why would you spend all the money in the world on them? But at any rate, be more understanding for the fat guys, okay? We have to buy Walmart shoes. They're $10 and they fit us. Everything else is $200 and up because we have to get it a size up. Leave us alone. Let me buy the shoes I want. Freaking. Next thing, okay? Clothes, same thing with the shoes, are expensive for big dudes. I actually just bought a bunch of clothes, and it was like $300 for a couple of shirts, a pair of shorts, and a coat. No, I didn't even get a coat. It was 3 shirts and a pair of shorts. It was $300. Why do you think we buy cheap? Like, especially in high school, whenever you have parents that have to pay bills and pay car payments and have insurance and they have to feed my fat butt, they're not going to want to buy me big clothes too. Okay? So, leave us alone. Just be friends with us. We're fat and sad anyways. You don't need to be mean to us too, idiot. Another thing that's kind of funny is, like, you always have that one teacher, usually that either teaches a science or a history class, that always calls you like big dog or like biggin or something, and it's like the coolest, but at the same time you get embarrassed because there's like a pretty girl beside you, and then you're like, oh yeah, no, reminder that I'm the big guy, thanks for that. But whatever. At any rate, but no, I always liked that. One guy that did that was Watson, I think his name was. He was a science teacher. He was lit, cool guy. I think he retired recently, and he's lit. He always called me big man, and I always liked it because I knew he wasn't making fun of me. He was just cool. Next thing, girls, right? So there is a niche audience for big dudes, and I found that out whenever I got out of high school. There is a niche audience, okay? Whenever you get to a certain weight that I was at, and still am kind of at that like breaking point of too big, girls don't want anything to do with you, like at all, like negative things, like period. But the only thing is that some girls do like bigger dudes in high school. But in my experience, it's DL. It's on the down low because they don't want to get made fun of for dating the fat dude, right? So I had 3 or 4 relationships in high school that nobody knew about because I wasn't allowed to tell anybody, or they stopped messing with me because I was a fat, unpopular dude, and it was embarrassing. I'm not going to call anybody out in this video. That's not what this video is. It makes us feel like we're lesser, and it sucks, and it just don't do it to the fat guys because we have feelings too. Just because we eat a lot doesn't mean we eat all of our feelings. We still have feelings. Just be nice. Another thing, every single fat guy that gets up to a certain point, because there were certain guys in high school that were overweight but weren't depressed. But like once you get like 300 plus pounds, you're depressed. You're sad, dude. You do not get that big because you're happy with your life, okay? Whenever I was in high school and I was actively eating like 6,000 calories a day and sitting on my butt all day, dude, I hated my life. I was depressed as crap. I hated it. I had anxiety. Every day I went to school, I wanted to jump off the roof. Like, I was just sad all the time. And if any guy over a certain amount of weight and height says they're not, they're lying to you. They hate it. They hate everything about it, and they don't want to be fat. I hate being fat now, and that's why I'm trying to lose weight. But they are so depressed. They hate it, and they hate their life. And be nice to them, and be friends with them, because they need it, and don't be mean, idiot. So yeah, so I guess the whole ending of this video is, We got problems as big dudes. And while we can kind of help it and lose some weight, sometimes we can't. Like, I've been struggling my weight for years, and it's tough. So just be nice to them, okay? I know I'm a little biased here because I'm fat, but just be nice, be decent. Which I will say, a lot of people in my high school were. I had a lot of friends that were like cool with it, and they tried to encourage me to lose weight and be healthy, and even were like, you know, kind of on the more of like, well, you're still okay the way you are, but you can kind of lose weight, whatever. Be that person for that fat dude or fat girl in your school. Which I can't really speak on fat girls. Fat girls have it way harder than fat dudes. Fat girl, you know, the whole like girl in high school vibe is just tough for me. I don't even understand it, and that's for a girl to make. But be nice. Don't be a jerk. Have fun with them. Joke with them if they're okay to be joked about. Okay? Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Bye.